Use artificial intelligence and Optastats to build your new squad for the new season. Analyse the highest owned players and most popular starting squad currently entered into the FPL. Upload your squad at fantasyfootballfix.com now to improve your FPL performance. Click the link below or head over to fantasyfootballfix.com to get started. They want a Trent versus a Robbo comparison. I mean, I can tell you because I look at this all the time. Well, I used to anyway. I believe Trent is a much better attacking option than Robertson, and I think those attempted assists show you why. I mean, ignore that one. But if we look at all of these, look at how many attempted assists he's had, look how many are going into this box, and then look at Robertson in comparison. I just don't feel like he's as likely to get as many assists as Trent this season. As far as shots, pretty equal, nothing too different. Actually less passes for Trent, which is a surprise, and less touches. Has he played less minutes? No, they played both the same amount of minutes. But yeah, you're looking at expected goals is higher for Trent, expected assists much higher for Trent. So I just say Trent is the better option. And right now, not much can convince me otherwise. Any thoughts on McGinn, keep or sell? Now for me, McGinn is someone that interests me, and it's the price point that is of big interest. Because at 5.6, that is a very cheap player who could get some attacking returns. Now, to me, it's a toss-up between him and Mason Mount. And I know Mason Mount blanked last game week. The issue is, of course, 6.4 million or 5.6. That's a difference of 0.8 million. I'd say this is the best chance out of them all, 0.47, which, of course, McGinn scored. But Mount has scored 2 goals from these areas. Attempted assists, Mount also has more attempted assists. McGinn's attempted assists aren't awful. But if we actually scroll down to what's expected, Mason Mount is higher. Actually, expected assist, McGinn's higher. Isn't much difference. So if that was to continue for this season, I'd say potentially McGinn could be better value. But, of course, Chelsea are really gung-ho in the first half of the match and seem to be scoring goals in that first half. So I'd look at it more likely that the goals will continue at Chelsea than they will at Aston Villa. So for me, Mason Mount, definitely someone I'm very eager to get into my side. The issue is, of course, the price. I want a De Bruyne versus Salah comparison. That would be interesting, because if De Bruyne's anywhere near Salah, there's an argument you could drop him. Okay, so Salah, of course, as heat map, just looks a little bit more attacking, but you'd expect that. Shots-wise, they're not too dissimilar shots-wise. Salah is going to have more shots in the box, you'd expect that. And De Bruyne's shots, if you're wondering why the area is good, but the colour isn't green, it's because sometimes the angle that the player's standing, the players are between the attacker and the goal, the defenders. So that is why some of these, even though they're in decent areas, aren't getting as high as, say, this one is from Salah, because Salah was probably through on goal here with no defenders between him and the goalkeeper. Just in case you were wondering. As far as attempted assists, De Bruyne has, of course, a lot more, and I would expect him to have much higher expected assists, which he does. 2.42 to 0.47, then 2.31 to 0.84. Now, the issue is goals are worth more than assists. If things were equal, De Bruyne would definitely be worth it over Salah. But because goals are worth more, season long, unless the chances improve for De Bruyne, I think Salah will outscore him. It's just whether I think he'll outscore him by enough. Salah's a great captaincy option. That's the issue. Whereas I know De Bruyne would have been the right captaincy call for me this game week. but I feel like he won't consistently be a good captaincy call compared to Salah. Well, we've got 100 people watching, so thank you everyone for joining the stream. Much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, please hit that like button, that subscribe and that notification bell. This is YouTube, you know what to do.